means. Public school, you should know what that means.
You definitely know what that means.
No.
There we go.
All right. Y'all didn't
We
hear
ain't
that.
starting with that.
Does anybody want to tell them what it means, though?
No, we're rolling.
Welcome to the Truth Juice Podcast, where we got to tell the truth. We squeeze it all out, and we label it as juice. I'm one of your hosts, Uncle Stu.
I'm your boy, Hesitation.
Say.
Bro, can you put some energy in? Come on, bro. Jeez.
Gosh.
And we have today our guest, Jonathan Stoimenoff.
Section 5 youth director.
What up?
Woo! Our number one fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Number one
How we
fan.
doing today, man? How we
Yes,
doing?
yes.
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Bro, he's our first, I think, like, for real, our first supporter.
Oh, yeah, he
Supporter?
is
Yeah,
our first
yes.
supporter. That's crazy.
He commented on a lot of our first videos.
He did too.
Hasn't commented since.
Yeah, bro. Because your videos were fire to start off.
Okay, now they're not fired.
You said, yeah, start
I'm just,
off
I'm
is
just
crazy.
saying, you know,
So what?
maybe it fell a little bit, but you know, that's why I'm here. Bring it
Get
back.
back up.
Bring
Yeah.
it back
Bro,
up.
get out of here, bro.
Here we go.
This video's not getting
That's
published.
the wrong
at all.
guest to have on this.
I'm bringing back the fans too.
Bring it. What fans? You?
The fan. One fan.
Where you from, bro?
Earth.
Earth.
Yeah. So where? Yeah. Where are you
I
originally
mean,
from?
technically, he
Jana?
is alien.
Yeah.
could be.
Jonathan. Where are you originally from?
Jonathan.
All right. Well, so how do you want to start this? Do you just want me to
so-
talk about myself a little
All
bit?
right. All right.
Yeah,
all
we're
right.
just
you
trying
want
to
me
get to know
Hey,
you.
hey.
Oh.
Hey. So, context. My boy Jonathan here. He is adopted,
Okay.
and
We know.
tell us about that, John. Tell us about your life.
Yeah, sure. So, starting off here, you know, I was adopted from Guatemala. If you don't know where Guatemala is, that's right next to Mexico. It's connected with the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. This boy right here don't know nothing about that because he wasn't born in
Not at
Mexico.
all.
Great value Mexican right
And
here.
then
Not-
same
not a
with
lick
Great
of
Value
Spanish.
Puerto
No, boy.
Rican
Great
over
value
here too.
Puerto Rican?
I'm not
Hey,
Great Valley Puerto Rican. I'm a legit Puerto Rican. I can speak Spanish. I can.
All right,
speak
let's see your birth
fluently.
certificate. Let's see your birth
I'm
certificate.
fluently
Proof.
speaking
I need
Spanish.
proof right
I need
now.
Because
that
you were
birth
born in
certificate.
Guatemala doesn't mean you're Guatemalan, John.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm
it does.
pretty sure that's
pretty
what
sure it
that's how it
does.
goes.
If anything, that
I'm
makes it
not
a
sure.
whole lot
American.
better.
Wait a second. We ain't gonna.
What?
What did you just say?
No, I'm saying if he's from Guatemala, then yeah, he's Guatemalan.
Okay, he's Guatemalan.
Because I was
Blood-
born there. Because I was
bloodly.
born there.
Bloodly.
But
Bloodly.
he is the most Americanized man I've ever met in my life.
Well, let him tell the story because
I'm-
I think it would
all
let
right,
you
all
know.
right.
I'm straight American.
Yeah, so adopted from Guatemala.
Uh-huh.
I was about the age of 8 months or so when I was brought here to America. By
It's
my
not even a
parents.
full year.
Yeah, not even a full year.
He's not Guatemalan.
I wasn't even there a full year. Hey,
He didn't even know what it felt like, bro.
So what happened like when you got here? Like what
So-
was like everything new or what?
yeah. So obviously I don't remember it.
Yeah,
I
at,
was a baby,
at
so-
7 months, he was like, "Oh wow!"
I thought he just said like a kid. He didn't say like the age he came here. So I didn't
Yeah,
know.
7 months. 7 months.
7 months. Okay.
7 months. So you know, I was brought here and brought to Battle Creek, Michigan. So that's sort
It's a
of
drastic change from Guatemala to Battle Creek, Michigan.
Well, he wouldn't know because he was
He
7
wouldn't
months.
know.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I know, but I'm just saying.
bruh, I wouldn't know. So brought here Battle Creek, Michigan by my parents, my lovely parents, and yeah, that's sort of where my journey begins here.
Like,
Then-
were they like part of like, because we know you from church, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
were they a part of like the ministry and stuff like that or no?
Yeah, so they were already in church by the time, you know, they had me and everything. And so grew up in church my whole life and all that. So, yeah, like I mentioned, you know, that's sort of where everything begins. I have different stages in my life that, you know, I remember. And I've sort of been all over Michigan in a way. So,
You know, it's crazy. One of my very first times coming to church, you were like one of the first people to pray for me. So that was kind of cool. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I was like, yo,
I remember that. I remember
yeah,
that.
he was a good guy.
I don't remember meeting
This is
you.
all right. This is one.
I don't remember meeting you.
This is one.
I don't
question.
remember.
How do you guys remember meeting John? How do you?
I didn't have a question.
Yeah. Well,
I don't remember.
just real quick. Just John, this is a question I've always wanted to ask you. So why did your parents like decide to adopt you?
Yeah.
Like, what was the reason behind it? Because you never wanted to answer it because you just got mad at me for asking.
What?
I don't remember that first one.
I do.
No.
I think I asked. I was like, "So why you?" And then you were like, "I'm not going to answer that question."
So why you?
That's
I
wild.
legitimately said, "I remember that." You
I'm not a part of that.
I'm not saying it in a bad way. It was
Okay.
Like why?
Yeah, but like they saw you and they were like, "Oh," and you were like, "Ah," and then they were like, "Yes." Like why?
So
Well, I'm
actually,
pretty sure they wanted him.
actually, that's not even how it began. So,
Okay.
so my parents chose me before I was even born.
Okay.
So they never saw me, never saw a picture of me, nothing. Through the adoption agency that they went through, they just knew that there was going to be a baby boy that was going to be born soon, and they wanted a baby, and that happened to be me. Like I said, they never saw me, never knew anything about me, and nothing like that.
And they just chose Guatemala.
They just that's what they chose, and so they chose me.
Wow.
So like, yeah,
That's cool.
That is.
It's good to finally know that because
God,
know that.
God knew you in the womb, and your parents chose you in the womb.
Cooking.
you were chosen from birth to be here at this moment.
Very true.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
So back to
Now we don't like you, so it's like crazy.
how did you guys meet him? Like how did
How did I meet John? John didn't like me at first.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
I'm for sure because like me and John are basically the same age. Like I think we're like 6 months off.
You're younger than
So
me
like
by-
48.
He's younger by me.
I'm younger,
Year.
but we were like
A
6
year.
Yeah, this
A
is
year
not
and a month.
year.
A year and a month.
Is it a year and a month?
Yeah.
so you're 2 years older than me too, right? Yeah. Because you're
probably.
2 years older than me.
Every day for a summer.
So me and John like basically grew up in church together, but like we didn't become like really close friends till like I want to say 2020,
That's crazy.
which I think
That's crazy because
he had a friendship with you the whole time.
I
You
started
just didn't
coming here in 20,
no, yeah, we were no, you were.
I started coming here in 2013.
I know,
Damn.
but we weren't close because you were. I think a long time ago you were really close with Jalen, and you and me didn't really connect very much. And then as soon as like Jalen moved, that's when you and me started hanging
That's
out.
wild. I don't remember that. I
But, like,
remember,
we-
I remember hanging out with you.
We were
Doing
friends.
with you.
Jalen's gonna hear
That's
this.
wild.
Me and John were friends, but we didn't like connect like as much as we connect now because we're like best friends now. But like we back then we were just like acquaintances.
Bro, I always thought of you as best friend.
Not back then.
crazy.
I know you didn't back then.
There's been a friendship for longer than you guys know.
Because you know why? You know why I know?
I guess my friendship was fake. That's crazy.
You know why I know? Because he asked me to hang out now, but like back then he only hung out with Jalen, and we're the same age, and he never said nothing about me to
That's
hang out.
crazy.
That's wild.
What about you?
I'm pretty sure I met you when I started coming to Pentecostals, right? Or because I can't remember the exact.
I know we talked about this before, a couple weeks ago, actually.
Oh, we did. We
Yeah,
did. We
yeah.
went out to lunch.
Yeah, we went to lunch.
Where did we even meet? It was at church, right?
Yeah, is that well? So I knew you a couple times with like youth events and stuff because you would play guitar.
Gotcha.
For
Okay.
youth events. So I knew of you and everything, but I didn't have that like relationship. with
Everybody
you.
knew
Like
everybody always knew of me, which is funny.
That's very
Everyone at the church always knew of me, or they knew my parents, or my sister and them got.
He was that quiet kid that played the guitar. He actually had a lot of aura
yeah.
back then.
He did.
He did because he
He
was
still has the
all of
same
it.
aura
No,
now.
He's just-
gone now.
It's gone now because like he talks, but like back then, back then he would just play guitar, be silent, and then leave.
So don't talk. Don't talk at all.
I would just come in, play like 3 chords, and then just head
No,
on.
he would cook on the guitar. He was just like
Hey.
sitting there, and then he just leave, not talk to nobody. I was
You're
like,
talking about bass.
yeah, okay.
It's. I thought you were talking about like the actual guitar. I was like, I've never shredded on like acoustic or electric
you-
guitar.
or even on the drums, like
electric
yeah,
bass.
drums,
On
just
the
like
drums.
just like Nick when Nick.
Be going.
But like no, he had so much aura back then, and then
Believe it.
I think we started talking.
Also, I got another segment, and this is
we're just moving past segments. Like he wasn't talking.
We are past that.
He was still
We are
in
past that.
mid sentence.
Listen,
He already
we-
had the or. You said stop talking, right?
I knew you because of youth, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was about it. And then we didn't actually started getting connected. Probably around the couple years after you said. It was like because I started coming around 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe it was like a year until I got integrated and everything, and I started learning everybody's names.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything. Like, John, I love you. But like just back then, it just didn't seem like you were around that much.
Wow.
Or just not around me.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't want to be around you either.
Well, you know, when I came here, I was in college. So
That's true. That's true.
Penn State, right?
He had his own college friends.
no,
No?
I went to Cornerstone.
Cornerstone boy.
Well, what make you a Penn State fan?
Yeah,
That's a whole nother story, man.
All right, I'm going to just leave
getting
that right
into this?
here. I'm just leave that right
There's
there.
one thing you gotta know about John. He
Leave it
likes
at the table.
He likes all the sports teams that everyone hates.
So if
Nah,
editor, when you see this, put a big X between Penn State, okay?
That's crazy.
So he also likes
Right there. Put it right there.
Michigan State when he hates Michigan,
Oh,
but he only roots for Michigan
full on
State.
hate Michigan.
He only roots for Michigan State when Michigan is like.
And I like you for that. For that, we can be cool.
Yes, sir.
Also, I got a question for you and you only because they have opinions about this, but I want
I can only imagine what their opinions are. They're bad opinions, I'm sure.
who do you feel like is the church comedian?
The church comedian.
Somebody
Definitely not Hezzy, that's for sure.
Sure.
Like, always cracking jokes, always funny, no matter what.
the funniest person you know, like
funniest
on
person
side.
that I know. Oh boy.
Probably you. Probably would say you.
I wouldn't say me.
You wouldn't say me. Yeah.
No, Clark. No. I think people think I'm funny looking, or they're like to make jokes of me, and
That's for sure.
that's like, in that sense,
Right in the mic.
that's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Church comedian.
It's okay, bro. You can, we can be honest.
I say Joe Moody. I say Joe Moody. Shout out Joe Moody. I like his sense
The
of
way
humor.
it got silent as soon as
I like his sense of humor. What do you guys think?
Joe Moody, I love you, but like
Yeah.
Joe Moody is
he's funny,
He's dry.
but he's very dry humor, and it's
that's
not
my
like,
type of humor.
He's not
though.
like
yeah,
outgoing.
see,
is your
it's
type of
very dependent on like
Yeah.
kind of humor you like.
Yeah, I like dry.
It is very dependent. I think the person that I could always like make me laugh is Brother Clark.
Really?
Yep. He's always got something funny to say.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Well, everybody stop and look at Hezzy because everyone has to point to Hezzy, guys.
I didn't say anything.
You're the funniest person we know. We're sorry.
No, I don't accept
Sorry
it.
about that. Sorry about that.
I
I don't know. Maybe I'd probably go with Brother Clark. I'd probably
look like all right. That's not bad. All right, we got a multiple of things. I know you guys got questions too, so I'm gonna let y'all cram y'all questions in before I go ahead and go to my segments.
So, John. So
What do you do for work?
Actually, wait. We have gone like 30 minutes and not acknowledged this dude's.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
you know,
Onks.
What are you wearing, dude, and why?
This is a royal robe.
For what?
From Father Stew
Royalty.
to Padre Stew.
hey,
you
he's
saying you're a
celebrating
king?
the Pope.
I wouldn't say I'm a
Padre
king, but I would say I'm part of a royal family.
Padre Hubbard.
Did I wink?
No.
That was my
don't ever
best
do
wink.
that again.
That was my best wink. Okay.
Can't stand you.
Just looked like you blinked.
Just like,
Can AI do something to that? Brush me up.
I ain't gonna do all that in the editing studio.
But no.
one question though, Stu, about like
Yep.
I gotta call you out on the pod because it's hilarious. Do you know that like from our previous videos, you have just not put the
Master audio.
master audio on the pod?
You know, that's
What you mean?
that's sort of why I stopped watching.
It's always been from the camera's audio.
You've only put the
Oh, I would just maximize that. I didn't know you could put a master audio.
dude. That's what the
That's
mics
the-
are
that's
for.
the mics.
That's
for.
the other. That's the other.
Oh,
file.
I just thought I like
It's
to
like
leave it
some-
out.
It's got both cameras, and then it's got the master audio file.
So you've been
Yeah.
paying for like the studio session and then not using this audio.
Yeah.
At all.
So yeah, that's like
That's why we got
that's one
you.
of the that's one of the things where I was like, man, I can't hear it. It's so soft.
Oh, word.
And yeah,
I did a lot
Then
better
I
with,
just-
with this.
My
And
bad,
then
Vince.
my
11.
my interest sort of
I'm
fell.
I didn't want to call you. I was just like, man.
But that's why we got an
Respect,
editor,
respect.
our editor, and our CEO.
Okay.
Think
Oh
about it.
Lord, I don't want him to be our CEO.
Wait,
See
why?
ya.
Yo, wait, whoa. Why?
So where do you work, Jonathan?
All right, bro. he thinks I will fire him.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh wow.
See?
Hey, you know what? I came
My
in here and I
point.
was already sitting in the seat. There's a
He did look good in your seat.
just saying there'll be
Well, that may be true. It's my seat, dog.
Okay, weird question, right? What is your feelings on employer discrimination?
Your segues has got to be
Employer
gotta get way
Always
better.
weird.
You just got to get way
It's
better at
crazy.
those.
What do you feel about it on employer discrimination? So that means like somebody that comes in, let's just say they have nose rings or giant earlobes. What do you feel?
I swear on everything. Bro.
where in the world is this coming
stand
from? What?
These are topics, and we just discuss random topics.
Okay. First of all, we'll get to your
Like, in a
question.
deep conversation, then still be like, so what do you think about whales and like their digestive system?
That's what makes us us, bro. Craziness.
Oh my gosh.
What do you feel about it though?
Employer discrimination.
Should
So like,
you-
So it's like
should
like
you discriminate against somebody because of how they look?
More
Look,
like for
religion.
like job purposes. So like if it's like let's see, a blue collar job, right? And on a blue collar job, would it be okay for this guy to walk in a room with? Not saying I'm like judging this, but I'm saying like a big earlobe or like one of those coins in his earlobe. Like
the gauges.
the gauges.
Yeah,
Yeah, I call it a coin.
Yeah, no, he got a 50 cent in his ear.
Studs. How would you approach that as an employer?
I
I don't
mean,
think that's what this question was.
I don't think so at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how do you
that-
feel about employer discrimination? But like, I'm putting you in the employer seat.
depends. Like, I guess, does the job say that they can't do that?
No, this is from your standpoint, or i.e., your standpoint.
But it, like he said, it depends on what kind of job. So if he's
Yeah.
like working around a bunch of machinery
If he-
and that thing
Yeah.
can get hooked, and
Then,
then
Also, that
maybe
means if
I'd
he's
say
a
something. be
Employer
like,
for
hey,
McDonald's, so anybody can get hired at McDonald's.
yeah.
that is true.
Why you say about McDonald's like that?
But like,
Like,
like a factory job. Like I worked a factory job before, and like they hired anybody. So like as long as they're good
what
at the
does hiring
job,
anybody look like? That's the
Anybody.
question.
as long as they're good
Like
at the
no
job,
discrimination.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but there's some jobs that discriminate, like office jobs or like.
So do you think
High
there should be a
profile.
level of it? Because if we using one standard, we have to use it for everything, right? Yes or no?
I think that's a CEO thing.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if.
You went all the way to CEO
I
instead
don't
of
know if
manager.
we're using discrimination the correct way
Yeah.
here.
I like when you
So, like-
said that, I was thinking like,
Okay.
When an employer is like, "Oh, he's black, so I don't like him."
Oh, no, like
he's,
that.
He's got a religion.
That's why I
don't like him."
explained it. I
Or
said
they-
by
Yeah.
piercings or et cetera, et
No,
cetera.
it would for that. That's just that's like a workplace thing that has to be figured out by the work. By the
Yeah.
by the company themselves. Depending on like if you wear ripped jeans and you're working in a factory where these machines are moving stuff around and your jean could get caught, then we are going to have a policy that you should not wear ripped jeans.
Yeah.
So if somebody comes in with ripped jeans, then your employer has to go to them, and it's not a discrimination thing. It's a safety protocol.
All right. What about a man in sales or something like that? Somebody in sales. What do you
Depending
think
what
he's
sales.
supposed
Is it
to look
door-to-door
like in
salesman?
a certain
it
way?
depends on what you do. So because I worked in retail too.
Right.
I worked at a high end retail store, and you're expected to look a certain way because of the place of where you're working at.
That
There's
wouldn't-
expectations.
Wouldn't
There's-
really qualify as discrimination.
But I mean, that doesn't mean that they wouldn't hire somebody if the person's good at their job and they know how to sell and stuff. Like, then you'd still hire them. You just
Exactly.
have expectations, and they know the expectations. So
So to segue, speaking of jobs, John, so what do you do for a living? What do you do for a job?
wow, that's the first time I've heard that, Hezekiah. Thank you so
Of
much
course, I got you. No problem.
for asking me that.
Of course.
Yeah, so I work for a nonprofit ministry. It's called Audio Scripture Ministries. What we do is we send out these they're like MP3 players all throughout the world. to people that have the Bible on it. They could have songs. They could have different different Bible resources on them too. So that's, as far as my position goes there, that's basically what I do. So I'm the person that talks with, I talk with pastors, I talk with other nonprofit ministries, I talk with individuals, with missionaries all over the world, and see how I can help them in getting audio Bibles to them. So right now, no, you,
That's why, which I think is really cool, because he gets Bibles to people that, to like
Places.
countries
Yep.
that can't have, where Bibles are illegal.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
So which is so crazy.
Yeah, he was telling me something about it at lunch, and it was
It's
some of the things they have to do to even create the Bible in the first place is ridiculous.
yeah. So there's a lot of secure access nations out there that obviously you can't have the Bible. You can't even tell your family that, or anybody, that you're a Christian in any way, that you have a Bible, or you could be killed. So like there are places where we've been able to get these audio Bibles into just through other means, and it's been crazy, man, to see just to hear reports and stuff from those missionaries that are out there that are like boots on the ground doing it about what's going on. So
I respect that.
Wow.
And how do you explain to them how some of these audio Bibles are made when it comes to like recording the scripture and then recording through like another person, like
Yeah.
three people.
Yeah, so there's so last year I went down to Mexico. We have a recording studio down in Mexico. They do well, first of all, in Mexico there's like over 130 languages in Mexico. And so I know, surprises.
That's
great.
crazy.
It ain't just
didn't know
Mexican, or I mean,
Yo, what?
coming from the Mexican.
It ain't just Spanish.
Itself. It's crazy.
He's racist to himself.
Racist himself.
Crazy to me.
Yeah, so it ain't just Spanish. There are people that live up in the hills, live up in the mountains, and like they have never been outside of their little town that they've been in. Then in that little town, they're still speaking the language that they had hundreds of years ago. And so when I went down to Mexico, I had the opportunity to sit in on some of the recordings that they're doing down there, as well as go to these towns too. And that's pretty amazing to see. Pretty incredible. Just how they live over there. It's just so isolated from like the furthest that we went was like 5 hours away from like a big city, a major city, and it was just.
By we, you mean like a team?
So me and my coworkers.
Okay.
So the Latin American directors that are down there, went with them down there. But yeah, so as far as recordings go, as Isaiah was saying, a lot of these older languages, people are not using them as much because the younger kids are starting to learn Spanish more within their schools, because of, if they didn't learn Spanish, then they would be, isolated to just their town that they're in. But this gives them an opportunity to go really anywhere in the world now with the Spanish language. But yet they still have family members that speak the language that is in the town, the dialect. So there's still that need for those people that are there. And so what they do is, they'll, one of the ones that Isaiah was talking about as far as like three people go. So we will have we'll have the Bible, and then there will be someone that can read it. So that's another thing too, is like, all of these people that are over there are oral, and they do not read their own language, which is why it's so important in the first place to have the Bible recorded in their language. So you have someone, you first of all, you got to find someone, I guess, that actually read it, knows how to read the language, as long as the Bible has been.
And are you doing this, or is there someone?
I'm not doing this. No.
Oh yeah.
So this is all what other people are doing. So they got to find somebody. Once they find somebody that can read the language, then if that person can speak the language really good and everything, and like they have a good voice, then they'll use them to record the New Testament because that's the first thing that gets recorded. First of all, is the New Testament, because the Old Testament,
important
a New
stuff.
Testament
Right.
can take, I think it's like 3 months. An Old Testament can take like 9 months to
Are,
record.
are most of your systems just the New Testament, or is it both?
Like again, it just depends on the language, really. So, like I mentioned, a lot of these like Mayan languages and stuff are just New Testaments.
Gotcha.
They're not Old Testaments. But obviously for like English, for Spanish, for big languages that are out there, there's full Bibles, and so that's a whole nother thing that people are starting to see now and starting to do more recordings of are the Old Testament. And again, with that, 9 months, that's also funding. That's also paying the person for their time to record, the person that's doing the recording, all of that. So another thing that they'll do is that there are like multi-voice actors, or so Bible.is, which is Faith Comes by Hearing. They do a lot of dramatized type recordings. And so, they could have somebody that speaks just the voice of Jesus, and somebody that speaks just the voice of Mary, someone that speaks just
that's
the voice
cool.
of Peter.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's really cool. And the problem is,
That takes a lot.
you're probably not going to have a lot of people that can read, first of all,
Right.
that and do all these different voices. So then that's where you have the person that can read it. So what they will do is they will take some of the text and they'll read the text and pronounce it. And then as they do that, then the person that's actually the voice of whoever will then just repeat exactly what that person said verbatim. And that's how it'll get recorded. So say like Isaiah was reading it right here. He didn't have the microphone, but I had the microphone in front of me. And he said, whatever it was. And then I heard it. And then I got to say it exactly how he said it. Because there's also like the enunciations and stuff. Like if you do like
Detail, bro.
a click
Yeah.
or like a or something, like it can be the slightest thing could mean a different word.
So does that
altogether.
So like when you're listening to it, does it become like repetitive because you have to listen to it, or?
So I'm not doing the recording. No, this is all happening down in the studio.
He's
down
putting it on.
in Mexico.
Oh.
So there,
He was just there for some of the.
I was there
stuff they had
to see how they're doing it, to witness them doing the recordings down there, because I had never seen before, a Bible recording, especially a Bible recording that way,
It's next
being
level.
done.
It's next level.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool just to hear, because it's like,
Yeah.
it's like the details matter, especially with this stuff. Because if you're trying to get doctrine in here, especially recording the New Testament, you got to be verbatim, like he said, because the person that's recording or that's doing the voice doesn't understand, what's being read, obviously. So they just have to say it and then hope. And then the recording studio has to hope it just makes it through.
Yeah. So yeah, once it gets all recorded and everything, like, obviously they put it together and then there's the mastering and then they'll do a run through. And there have been times that is even when I've been there, that they've had to do like a re-recording of certain parts of the Bible because it wasn't said the right way after all. So they'll have like the natives, they'll have them listen to it. And if something doesn't make much sense or like they notice something, then it has to get, part of it has to get re-recorded.
Sheesh. And I heard
Preview.
9 months.
Well, that's for an Old Testament. For a New Testament, it's shorter, like 3 months or so.
Still,
But
quite
still,
some
I mean,
time.
it takes time. And then, does that mean for like a little part, does that mean you bring them back in from whatever city they're in or whatever town they're in? Like maybe that town was like 12 hours away. Do you want to bring them in 12 hours?
Right.
Or do you like just go out to that town and just take your stuff and then record it there? Like,
So these people that do this, do they work for the same company you work for? So it's all under the same company?
So as far as like the recording people go, they are, I want to say they're technically employed, but they're technically employed by the like Latin America, not necessarily like the
Not under your same.
not under Audio Scripture Ministries.
Gotcha.
But we still consider them under Audio Scripture Ministries because that's.
They're like contract towards you guys or something like that.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not really like I'm I guess I'm not 100% sure because
I got it.
they're doing the recordings for some other like bigger companies like Faith Comes by Hearing, or another one is Devar. So they'll do the recordings there. So I guess they then would pay them, I guess, but they're still a part of our organization.
Gotcha.
Man doing the Lord's work over here.
For sure.
Literally.
So speaking of that, speaking of what you do for the kingdom, what have you done for the kingdom? Like, what has been your journey and like church?
My church journey?
Yes.
What is your journey with God? Like,
Yes.
what does your faith look like? What is your faith?
No, I know what his faith looks like. I just want to know what his
Oh,
journey.
okay.
Like where has he been? Like what have you done for the kingdom?
Yeah. So I guess really to start it off, I guess I'd talk about my parents. So, my parents are an example of sort of what I've seen and, how I sort of see you being a part of the church and everything. So my parents have always been involved in like a bunch of different things. When we lived in Detroit, they were a part of the children's ministry there. They helped put together their first like all children's program on Wednesday. And so I got to help them early on with that, like doing puppets and stuff. So that's sort of how I got, I guess, involved, as well as doing other like children's ministry stuff with that. And then when we moved back over here onto this side of the state and we were going to Battle Creek, they were still involved with not necessarily children's ministry, but just involved with church activities and
Okay.
a bunch of other things. So just serving wherever they can serve. My mom's a really big cook. She's a really good cook. So
Shout out, moms.
So everybody's like any event or anything, like she's always cooking for it. And everybody's always like, oh man, is that Sister Gail's food? Like, oh, let's go. And
First in line.
and stuff. Yeah. So youth, growing up in youth and everything, this somewhat helped out with children's ministry here and there, especially with the church that I was going to in Battle Creek. So the pastor there was first like a children's minister. So the children ministry at that church was very, very involved, very big. And so as like a youth, we would help out a lot with that, with stuff going on there. So then I started working like children's ministry camps, just as a volunteer, helping with, actually I was a counselor specifically.
Ooh.
So counselor, singing, and all of that. And I didn't really start singing, I guess, till like,
Smack a saying, bro.
till
Smack a saying.
maybe I was like 13 or so. Then I started like really singing. I would sing in the children's choir and stuff, all that back in Detroit.
Help is on the way.
But yeah, I just listened to that too yesterday or this morning.
Help is on
This
the
morning.
way.
And so that's sort of where it all began. Then went to college, moved up here for college, and that was 2013.
Apparently weren't friends with this guy.
Apparently, it was.
Of course he
so
wasn't
wild
because I
because-
didn't come till 2014. So
So like,
sort of came at the same time.
I also like wanted to know like a pivotal part because you growing up in church and vice versa, me not really growing up in church. I kind of want to know like, was there a pivotal part in your faith where you like, okay, this needs to increase, or was it always just the standard same faith throughout the whole thing? I'm very curious. About
Yeah.
that.
As a youth, you're always trying to figure yourself out, trying to find things out. So I was always doing my best to do things and be a good person and all that.
sneaking out at hotels.
Doesn't mean first of all, I never snuck out. No,
Crazy.
Bro, you literally.
No,
You said
I've never. We never snuck out. First of all,
So didn't y'all go to the gas station? That's not.
we went to the gas station, but that wasn't sneaking out.
Right.
First of all, we told the person that we were going to go.
So
So,
would you say like,
anyway.
By the way, we're
Like-
sneaking out. We'll see you later.
So, I have had that moment where it's like, okay, like I need to I need to really take things serious here.
Okay.
And, I think it's so easy, as a kid and whatnot, like, you look at your parents and all of that, and you think, oh yeah, like, I'm good. I'm doing all I can. Then it's like, when like life actually starts hitting you and stuff, you're like, then that's when you really start to be like, okay, I need to start actually getting involved with God. I need to actually, make those commitments and do, and what I saw my parents as an example of, I need to start doing that now. Like
Right.
it's, and that comes for different people at different times.
Sure do.
So like I mentioned, it a lot of times it's usually when it's like sort of a big life event happens, and you're younger, and then you realize like, oh man, I'm not exactly where I think I thought I was or so. So
All right. Well, I got some segmentos.
That was a lot better than the last one.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna give you a razzle dazzle. Okay. Don't be scared. All
Let's
right.
see.
All right. What do you think is
I'm scared.
scarier, falling upward or downward?
Having Stu pick the segments.
Yep.
Falling upward or down?
Yes, that's downward.
So like
upward?
going
Wait.
up.
Yeah, like
so you're walking and then you go, whoop.
yeah,
down?
and you fall into the air. Vice
but then you
versa.
just go up.
No, you just
Yeah.
you're,
Or you
just,
just-
you're walking and you just
Yours
Yeah.
made sense.
Gravity
His
doesn't.
don't.
He's saying
if you ascend or descend.
so
Yeah,
floating.
that makes sense. I
So
said,
floating.
are you falling upward? Or are you falling downward? When you
can't
falling
fall-
downward,
you
you're
can't
falling
fall
off. Of
upward.
so you
just
jump
go
off.
upward.
It's
You
not
jump off of a
possible,
building and you go up.
No.
Or you, like I said, you're
Think of it
walking and then
as-
you slip and
when I
This
picked
is
the highest
fictional,
floor in an
strictly
elevator.
fictional.
What are you
Would I
saying?
rather ascend to the skies or just fall into a pit?
It's the same thing I said. Are you falling up or down? It's the same thing. Don't be technical, bro.
Floor number 14. Oh!
But like for me, I would say downward because
Yeah.
like I don't know how falling up would look like. Like
See, he
just
doesn't
like-
even understand his own question.
no. Like say if you were like you had the power to fly or something like that, and you're going too high and you don't know how to control your powers. Something like that is what I'm saying. Like falling up. Like it's not anything to do with gravity or air.
If I was ascending, I'm thinking I'm getting raptured.
That's true.
You're just out of the
Just I don't know.
straight out of the chair.
I don't know. I think falling down. Oh, I'm scared of heights though. So,
Down.
Me too,
Because
bro.
if you fall upwards, as one says, that means you also have to come downward at some time. So you're basically doing both.
You're basically like, and then
Because if you
Snap.
go
'Cause if
up,
you go up,
you gotta
you ain't-
come back down, don't you?
That's not the question. That's not the question.
So I'm
bro.
just gonna stay in the sky forever. Is what you're saying?
I said, would you rather fall up or fall down? That was the question.
So the question is, are you more scared of floating away into nothingness or falling to your death?
Whatever you want to make it. That's what it is.
Correct. That's what I'd.
So
falling down.
yeah, falling down.
Falling down for sure.
I'd have to go with up.
Really?
Space is scary.
That is true.
That is true.
So just
You rather
like
just fall into the Earth's core?
I'd rather
Disintegrate.
I'd rather it just end than to me float into space for a millennia.
I mean, I think as soon as you get space, you're gonna die anyways.
He'd be. Yeah,
Who knows?
he'd
Hey, I might be an astronaut.
that's crazy work.
You know, astronauts they fall away from the Earth sometimes. Well, not sometimes, but
Okay.
the theory is if you fall away, you're just gonna keep going.
Okay. Another crazy question.
All right.
Is cooking gender based?
No,
No.
No,
Why you say not?
Well,
because I can cook it up, dog.
I can make a mean steak.
I was gonna say though, like,
John can
I guess
cook
if you're like grilling in something, then I think it's more gender based. So like if I'm grilling, like, or any type of grilling, that's more a man
Why,
thing to do.
wait.
It
Why
is-
would you say that though? Because
It is. I see what you're saying. Like it is a more of a man thing, but I can see girls.
I'm not saying
Cooking,
I'm not saying
grilling it
girls
up.
girls
that's
can't.
cooking though.
So,
But if it's just overall cooking, then no, it's not gender based.
So, but is grilling not cooking?
Grilling is cooking.
grilling is cooking.
Grilling is cooking. So,
we
could
could-
you
you got-
imagine a grill at the grill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me personally,
Your manhood couldn't allow it.
I can't do it, bro.
Crazy.
Just like I'm like, I don't like being in the kitchen. My wife, like, she'll tell you I do not like being in the kitchen. But I can cook, though.
You can grill.
I can cook a little bit. He said, well, you can cook.
You can put some barbecue sauce on a piece of chicken and grill it up. That's what you're saying.
Fried chicken, hey, got you. Fried chicken, got you.
Why is that the one thing you can cook?
That's actually dope.
That is one cook. Wait, I cooked yams for him, and he didn't like. Yep, I cooked yams for him, and he didn't even like them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't like it.
But he doesn't like sweet
I
potatoes.
hate yams.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't like sweet potatoes.
Did you just microwave it?
No, I cooked it. I had to microwave it to reheat it,
My
though.
bad. My bad.
Also, we have random facts. So, random facts is the Mandela effect, and I want to know if you guys remember this.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
I like these.
So we
Me
have.
too.
They said that the Cheese It was never Cheese Its. So it said it's Cheese It right now, and it's never been Cheese Its.
it's never been
yeah,
Cheez-Its.
it's never been Cheez-Its.
You guys are joking.
No, I think you.
It's been Cheez
No,
Its.
people say
It's
cheese
been Cheez Its forever,
It's like it's
bro.
literally it's like Myers. People say Myers
Yeah.
here, but it's Myers.
It's Meyer.
But
That's
mi-
different.
people
I know what
mix-
you mean.
No, people
No,
in
that's
Michigan put
exactly what it
S's
is.
behind everything.
That's literally what it is.
No. It wasn't S. It was a Z.
It was never.
It's
It was a
literally
Z.
what it is.
Cheez-Its.
I wish Kelsey
It
could
was
be in here right now. I know Kelsey would agree with me.
CHEEZ -IT.
Where Kelsey at?
Cheez-Its.
Z. Bro, you guys are tripping, bro.
What are
You
you
guys are
talking
tripping.
about?
Nah.
I'm tripping upward.
You guys are tripping, bro.
Bro, I'm falling. I'm ascending right now.
You're ascending. Okay, another one was Chick-fil-A, right? They said it's never been CHICK filet. It's been always CHIC filet. Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
Bro,
I don't know because I'm not a fan of Chick-fil-A, so that's these guys right here.
you know what? This is coming from the same people that said Shazam was not played by Sinbad. Anybody know who Sinbad is in here?
That one.
I know
Okay,
who
this
Sinbad
is the same thing as that.
Okay, but no, it's not.
Shazam.
It's not that same.
This came from the same site as that.
Like the
It's
DC
same
dude?
one, but it ain't that same. It doesn't hit the same as Shazam because I can see Sinbad doing that.
Sinbad did do
What?
Shazam. I watched
He
it. You're
didn't,
gonna
though.
tell me I didn't watch it? I watched it
didn't,
as a kid.
Didn't though.
Bro, you're gonna tell me I did not watch Sinbad as a kid, bro.
No,
I
you
watched
watched
it.
Shaq and Kazam.
I watched Kazam and Shazam.
There's-
That's
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he didn't play Shazam.
crazy. No way.
I do remember.
So where did they get the picture of him dressed as Shazam at?
AI,
No, that was-
Photoshop.
They made.
I mean,
watched
somebody could have
the
just took
movie.
picture just
people,
because.
a lot of people think the same thing. So they did a commercial of Sinbad dressed as Shazam.
I'm gonna bring you the movie. I'm gonna show you the movie.
If you show me the movie, then I'll believe you.
I'm gonna show you the movie
Okay,
and I'm
no,
gonna roll it on the
This is a
pod.
real one. This is a real one.
What about-
Berenstein Bears or Berenstein Bears?
Berenstain.
Berenstein Bears.
Berenstain.
It's never been Berenstain?
It's never been
Berenstain.
Berenstain.
It's never been Bears.
Berenstain.
We got old books at my house.
Berenstain.
Berenstain.
That's crazy.
Berenstain.
I've never watched it, but it's still crazy to me.
What about Fruit of the Loom? You guys know that one?
That is true.
Oh, I've heard.
There's
I've
always
heard
been a
that
cornucopia. Now
There's never been a cornucopia.
I will refuse.
It always been
There-
a cornucopia,
no,
There was
bro.
there was definitely one.
I will
Bro,
die.
you
on
were
this
too
hill.
young to remember that, bro.
Yeah, bro, you were too young.
You were
Oh, I forgot. I'm with
You're
the
the youngest
older
person.
generation here.
I feel
My
like
bad.
I feel like they just
90s.
removed it and then
Yeah, y'all remember back in 1942
right,
when
bro.
Fruit of the Loom had.
I feel like they just removed it and then now they're just gaslighting it.
Bro, for real.
That's
though,
what they're
for
doing
real.
with Cheez-Its, bro. I
That's
know
not doing that with
Cheez-Its
Cheez-Its.
was cheese.
No.
I was gonna say something so stupid. Cheese ITZ.
No.
I've never seen a Z on.
We're gonna argue this when we get out.
What about Kit Kat? Has it always been hyphenated?
That's hard.
I don't think so. I think on the bar. No, maybe not even on the bar.
I'm not sure.
I actually don't remember.
Kit
think
Kat's
it has
never
that.
been hyphenated. I don't believe. I think that's the thing that.
There's
I could
one
see
that
that
like
being
really
one, but-
bothers me, but I can't remember what it was.
It really bothers you.
There's one that really bothers
That's how I feel
Well,
about
don't bother
this
you that
movie.
much, apparently.
Pikachu.
I blocked it out of my head.
Pikachu doesn't have a black part on his tail.
Oh, yeah.
He does have a
Oh
black
yeah.
part.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he
Yes, he
does.
does.
Yes, he
He
does,
doesn't.
bro. Yes, he does, bro.
He does,
He does.
but he doesn't.
Not no more, probably.
He never has it.
No. You can't say that because I watched Pikachu.
Same.
I did too, but he doesn't have one.
Yeah, y'all know what.
We're all getting gaslit.
I guess Raichu does.
Right? Do you know George? Not George.
Curious George.
Curious George doesn't have a tail,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which
well,
makes no sense because he's a monkey.
He's a monkey.
Yeah.
I hate all this. We should bring more Mandela effects.
Yes, dude.
sure.
We need to make some more
Awesome segment.
Mandela effects.
So, John, before we go, I don't know how much time it is, but I heard you have a new project that you're working on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm.
Well, that's all the time we have, folks.
So yeah, I stumbled upon this. So I'm, I like sports a lot, like baseball a lot, follow all that, and big thing that's been happening lately is Pokemon, cards and all that, and
Card openings.
card openings and all that, and so I'm like, man, baseball opening, and as a kid, I collected baseball cards. I still have them in my house right now, all the ones I had, and so I'm like, man, I don't know, it's just something about it, like. Just it's fun doing it again and all of that. So I bought a couple packs here and there, did it, and I was like, man, this is pretty fun. And I asked some friends, and I'm like, hey, do you think you'd watch something like that? Like, because that's something that people do. It's sort of like a niche thing, but people enjoy it and everything, and just like the reactions and all of that type of stuff. And I can overreact and I can make it like big and all that stuff and whatnot. If I were to get something pretty big. So I started doing this, or I had the idea together a couple weeks ago, started getting together packs and all of that to do it. And so I'm going to start doing like card opening packs.
Nice.
So I just did one with Nick yesterday.
Really?
Yesterday. And so we went out and got a pack. And so he did his pack. We recorded that. And then I did my pack, recorded that. I did a couple shorts last night just to sort of get it out there. And like my first short right away got like 50 views within like 10 minutes or so. And, and but like probably like by an hour, I had like 120 or so.
Without giving
And
anything
then-
away, did you get anything spicy?
Depends on what you.
On who's looking at it.
Yeah, I guess it depends on. It's nothing
To
like,
you.
To me, I mean, it's stuff that has potential.
Oh, okay.
Has potential,
Right.
but it's like you got to let it marinate.
For sure.
Right.
You gotta
So-
keep surfing.
So yeah, so my second short that I did, I got like 150 views within like 10 minutes. But everything's like stagnant
It's
since then. So I just got to figure out the algorithm, got to figure all that stuff out.
He's a dude.
It takes a while. I kind of figured something out, and I can probably share that tip with you. It does take a while though to
Yeah.
get it
worry.
to
Yeah.
where you need to get it. But
Yeah, it's a long game. So
Hashtags. Hashtags.
yeah, I got hashtags and all that. So I uploaded my first video, like actual full video. It was about 5 minutes 30 seconds. And so so we uploaded that this morning actually. And the
So-
views I have right now are just sort of friends and family.
So is it you and Nick doing this, or is
No,
it just you?
it's right now it's just me doing it. But and Nick is doing sort of card collecting on his own, and was like, "Hey, you want to record me opening it?" Like, "Oh yeah, sure, why not?" Like,
Yeah, just extra
get
content.
some more content. So
So what's
yeah.
the name? So shout it out.
So it's Card Pack King. So it's CARD PACK, and that K is also the K for King too. So if you were to look it up at Card Pack King,
On all platforms, or just
just
YouTube
on
right now?
YouTube right now.
Just on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
well,
Well, that was awkward.
no, I was just trying to position myself in the camera.
I like that though.
Do we at the
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
Yeah. My
10?
All right. Yeah, I think we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, we gotta go.
So
All right. See you guys later.
no, but I would like to thank you, John, for coming on, bro. I know we got to get you back on because there's a lot of other stuff we got to talk about,
bro, there's so much.
There's a ton.
like your kids and
All
youth
5
ministry. And
Didn't get hardly any.
that's what I'm
from it,
saying,
man.
bro. We got to get you
Probably
on.
got into my life.
Exactly. We got all these random facts.
Exactly. That's what they're here for.
No, but we really do got to get you back in for probably a second episode or part 2.
Hit that like
With
button
John.
if you think John should come back on.
No, he definitely coming back because we got stuff to talk about. like his
What does that
16,
mean?
like his 16 kids.
He's 16.
His
He's 37
Bro, it's
kids.
just-
Village.
the youth ministry camp director,
Section 5 youth director.
This man's famous, bro.
Famous. Super
all.
important. So you better watch it.
Yeah, he know a whole district. He a leader of a whole district.
Whole district.
A whole
District?
section.
5. Number 5.
I'll say it ain't
There's
a
more than
district.
5 sections, and he's a director
And he's the
of one.
5th one. He's the whole section.
But we definitely gotta get you back on to talk about all that. But
Yeah, man.
Taco.
so, is there anything like you want to shout out? Like any people, anybody out there?
Anyone you want to give thanks to? It's not Thanksgiving, but let's do it.
We can roast Caleb for like a good.
Let's get roast. We got like
Roast,
9 minutes left.
We can roast Rowley for a second.
crazy. Or what's the kid on
Which one?
the Goonies? The kid on the Goonies.
That's crazy work.
We're not talking about.
only when he's younger. Only when he's younger.
Okay.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
We got some photos.
So the only guy I know from Goonies is Sloth, and definitely wasn't Caleb.
They're gonna be in the comment section roasting us.
God.
They're gonna be in the comment section.
Bro, that's if Caleb even
He's-
watches the
I was
show.
gonna say he's gonna clip. He's gonna clip so many things out.
He probably will. He's gonna get just because of you.
just because of me.
But so search you up on
Search
YouTube.
search up that Card Pack King.
Yes.
Taking donations as well. You know,
YouTube.com. I ain't
card
paying you
packs are
nothing.
sort of
true.
expensive. So
You should make it on Patreon.
put on
You know,
Patreon.
so yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, so
I'm gonna head this out.
thank you guys for joining us. This has been the Truth Juice podcast.
Thank you for John for coming on.
Thanks for John, bro. I'm getting there.
No, you're not.
Thanks for Jonathan Stoimenoff for joining us today. I have been Hesitation. It's your boy.
Uncle Stu.
It's your boy.
Zay.
And we will catch y'all next time. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Deuces.
Let's go.
Peace. Nice, fellas.